So Wednesday, start of my long walk, I had a bit of a break because good and bad because of the snow and bad icy conditions. They've delayed school by 2 hours, so school doesn't start till 11. So that means I can start my swim later. Obviously, the bad side is there must be bad icy conditions. I still have to get to the pool. So instead of getting up at 4 o'clock, I got up at 5:30. I'm just having a bagel and a coffee, and then I'm going to head down the pool, 7,700 yards, and then come home. I don't know how I'm going to juggle taking them to school and the bike ride, but I'll decide that when I get home. It should take me about 3.5 hours, 3 to maybe 4 hours to do the 115, 3:45, somewhere around there. So I should have time to take them to school, come back, get on the bike, and go. But for now, miserable conditions. It's currently -9 degrees Celsius. I just got to make sure be very, very careful riding my bike with the ice and stuff on the road. Major problem riding over here. I don't know if you can tell, but both my shifters and my brakes froze. So I had no brakes and no brakes and no shift. I had a medium gear that only. There's just ice everywhere. Not a problem coming here because there's hardly any traffic, but going back it'll be about 8:30 peak hour, so hopefully this defrosts a little bit. So I finished my long swim, about to head home now. It was pretty good. I think my stamina was really good. I could have easily gone the full distance. I didn't have the full fuel, so at the event I'm going to have the full fuel. I need an extra bottle with caffeine. I always forget the caffeine, so what I'm going to do is write down exactly what I have to take, which I've started to do anyway. It's still freezing cold here. As you can see, they've salted the ground since I came in, starting to get warm, but my brakes and gears are still frozen. I just tested it. My brakes, I broke some of the ice so my brakes can actually click on, but the cables are frozen so they can't click back out again. So I get to brake once. If I brake, then I have to get off my bike and manually bring the brake pads back. So hopefully I can just get straight home. So we'll see. So this just arrived in the mail for me. It's a Kickstarter that I'd totally forgotten about. Apparently it finished about 3 or 4 months ago, but I never gave them my address. It's like a Dungeons and Dragons, but Walking Dead rulebook. Not sure what this is. I don't even remember what I signed up for. Some sort of print, some sort of starter set. Then just got to find some friends to play with. It's day 2 of my long sessions. 11 hours on the bike today. Mileage goal 300 kilometers. I think I can punch that out quite I wouldn't say comfortably, but that equals about 25 or 26 kilometers off the top of my head, which is well below my sort of slower pace, which is around 28 to 30. I think the test is going to come later in the afternoon, the final 3 hours, 8 to 11 hours. I'm probably going to really tire. I'm going to aim for about 150 watts to start with, 150 to 160. I can see that dropping to around 130, possibly going lower than 130 as it gets late. So it's not I don't think it's going to be a solid 11 hours start to finish. It's going to be kind of survival mode towards the end. Plenty of shows on my list that I want to watch, so hopefully can keep myself entertained. It's again like yesterday, it's freezing here. For whatever reason, I installed this. I didn't install. I have this Google Home thermostat thing, and it's just updated and done this sort of, they call it adaptive heating or something like that, and it's absolutely freaking freezing down here in the basement. So you can see I'm in a jumper. My fans won't be on to start with. I'm just going to gradually build up. So I'll start spinning with this jumper on, take the jumper off, and then eventually get to the fans. It's 5 to 5, so I intend to ride 5 to 8, stop, take the girls, get the girls ready, take them to school and come back and then do another 8 hours. So I have to stop as well to go and pick them up. So I've probably got another hour break then. So I'm looking at finishing somewhere around probably 6 o'clock tonight. And then I've got to prepare dinner because my wife is out till 9:30. So here we go. Just checking in for my Thursday long ride. I'm at 175 kilometers in 6 hours. Just a smidgen under 30 k's an hour I'm averaging. So far I watched some Australian documentary on HBO. I watched Boy Eats Universe on Netflix, that was really good. Now I'm watching some crazy documentary on HBO about this Ukrainian little person that gets adopted. They think they're adopting a 6-year-old, but she might be like a 20-year-old. It's just freaking weird. I'm about to take a short break at 6 hours to walk the dog and eat some rice. Feeling pretty good. Probably got realistically 5 hours to go, including stops, because I have to pick up my daughters. But my goal was to average somewhere around 28 to 30, so I'm averaging 29, which is about bang on. My wife's out late, she doesn't get home till 9:30, so I've got to sort shit out for myself for tomorrow. So I got a long run. Philadelphia's just got ice everywhere because of the recent snow. It's really unsafe to walk around, so I can't run outside. And I can't be on the treadmill for like 5 hours. Boring as hell. So I've got to try and move my treadmill so that I can like watch some TV or something like that, something to entertain me for that period of time. But I'll sort that out tonight. But for now, I'm about to take a break. 6 hours down, about 5 to go. Just touching base, I managed to finish the ride. Took 10.25 hours of riding time. I had a few stops because my daughter wanted to bring some friends over after school and they wanted to stay for dinner, so I had to sort some stuff with that. My wife's out some pottery class until 9:30, so I'm doing things myself. Also it's garbage night, so I've got to be tidying up as well. It's now 7:30 and I'm just about to eat my dinner in like 2 minutes. But the longest ride of my training plan is finished. I successfully got through it. It was a bit of a challenge at the end there. My legs were getting really tired. Still managed to average about 29 kilometers an hour, I think it was. That seemed to be the number I constantly looked at. Now I've just got to have a shower later, rest, and my long run tomorrow. And just got to get through, just like in the event, I've just got to get through one more day of running, and this huge block is finished. And this is how I refuel. Costco chili with some Whole Foods cornbread, and this is the best non-alcoholic beer I've found so far. I've tried quite a few. This is by far the best. Lots of calories there. And then a sleep-in day tomorrow because we just got word that all Philadelphia schools are shut because there's a massive snowstorm coming, so I don't have to wake up early to get the girls ready. 2 days down, 1 to go, the long run, and I'll wake up to this. Snow's still sort of coming down quite heavily. Dog doesn't want to walk, so I'm forced to be inside on the treadmill. They shut the schools, so the kids are home, so they're probably going to be annoying me as well while I'm trying to run. My wife can't go to work, so she's working from home. You can see it's also garbage day, so perfect storm. Still feel pretty good after my bike ride. In terms of the run, it's 4.25 hours, target 50 kilometers. Don't think I can do that, so I'm probably going to target a marathon first and then extend the time at the end. I'll see what the kids are doing. I want to go to the park and play as well. So I got Zapino May behind the camera. She's got the snow day off today. I'm just a bit over 2 hours through into my run. Still feeling very strong. I'm aiming for about 10-minute miles. That's my goal race pace. So I go a little bit above, a little bit below. I'm doing, just to break up the 5-hour run, I'm doing it in intervals. 5 minutes harder, 5 minutes slightly below, 5 minutes above, 5 minutes below. I have to stop every 2 hours refill bottles. So I've got that bottle that just went with maltodextrin and noon. I have a smaller bottle with B.A.D tea in it. B.A.D's like my jet fuel. It kind of functions like caffeine.
Daddy,
Keeps you awake.
should I get the water bottle?
Oh, done. 50 kilometers. Took me 5 hours and 22 minutes, or somewhere around there, 5 hours 20. My stupid watch that can't handle changes in pace on the treadmill says I did 40 kilometers. It's wrong, 50. I was starting to creep into zone 3 on that run, but I still got plenty of miles left in the legs, so this is a real confidence boosting run. Makes me certain I can beat the run at the event. That's it, my block is finished. It's taper time now. Only workout left today. The idiots that I live with, my neighbours won't have shoveled, so I'm going to have to go out and do something with the snow. I was pretty happy with that run. It was at race pace. Nutrition was good, not too many aches and pains. I do feel like I've had a workout, but like I finished Ironmans feeling much worse than I do now. That's why I think I can keep going comfortably. And as it stands, I'd have 30 kilometers to go, which is about 20 miles. I'd have 6.5 hours to do 30 miles. As it stands, I would have 6.5 hours to do 20 miles, which I think I could walk it in from there if I had to. But obviously I don't want to do that. But for now, time to load up on some calories and vegetate for the night. So post-run carb loading, leftover chili with some cornbread on top, and this hops water. I really love this stuff. My wife got me these cans. It's from Whole Foods. It's like, I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 4:30. So I'm just going to eat this down now because I'll have some more junk tonight. Hopefully like a burger or something full of calories. According to my watch, I'm about 5,800 calories. So plenty to play with there. And then into bed early and a sleeping day tomorrow.